Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Thursday, October 23rd of 2025. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, public urges clarity on U.S. radar proposal. Paradise farmer loses over $1,000 worth of ginger to thieves. OECS health ministers urged to boost access to affordable medication. And the National Education Summit champions TVET as key to future success. In regional news, Senator in Barbados advocates for broader understanding of regional integration beyond trade. While internationally, U.S. government shutdown enters third week. Coming up in sports, wins for Saab Spartans and Hard Rock and Waggy T Super Knockout, while Windies at an all-time low loses ODI series to Bangladesh. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Calls for greater transparency echoed through St. George today as citizens marched in protest of a proposed U.S. radar installation at the Maurice Bishop International Airport. Trainee reporter Shania McIntosh has the story.
The Grenada Coalition for a Zone of Peace, joined by concerned citizens, organized a peace march earlier today, urging the government to reject any move to install foreign radar equipment in Grenada without full public consultation. The march began around 3 p.m. at the T.A. Mauricio Community College roundabout in St. George, drawing supporters from various civil community groups. Organizers explained that the event was held in response to a request from the United States to place radar equipment and technical personnel at Maurice Bishop International Airport. The coalition maintains that such decisions must be made transparently and with respect for Grenada's sovereignty. Marchers carried banners and chanted messages highlighting Grenada's long-standing position as a zone of peace. They called on government leaders to ensure that no foreign military or surveillance equipment is approved without open dialogue.
In solidarity with trying to ensure that Grenada remains a zone of peace, the Caribbean remains a zone of peace, and in particular to ensure that no military radar is installed on the soils of Grenada or in our territories. And also to ensure that no third country or foreign nationals are deported to Grenada. Yes? So we are given
how to express it. 1983, America 1982, they said Grenada building a military base and they have to stop it. Well, they didn't stop it, but now they want to use it for military purpose. We didn't build that for military purpose. We build that for economic benefits. So tell them, back off.
Well, I'm here, I'm in solidarity, and I'm here to march against dictatorship, a march for freedom, for the no war.
The Caribbean Congress of military base, they're coming back and I want to use it, say no, no to America here.
that the recent attempts to have military installations installed in this country is an affront to what we've said for years as a Caribbean people, that this zone, particularly the Southern Caribbean, must be maintained as a zone of peace. We are not fighting against anybody. We are not fighting with hatred against any institution or any state. It is simply this, that we want to remain a peaceful country. We believe that war in the Southern Caribbean is not something that we should entertain, nor should we be a part of.
According to the coalition, the peace march aimed to remind decision makers that Grenada foreign policy and security choices should always be guided by consultation, independence, and the will of the Grenadian people. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
A local farmer lost over 100 pounds of ginger to thieves, raising concerns about rural security and community trust. Another report from Shania McIntosh.
Nichelle Thomas, a farmer from Paradise, St. Andrew, is calling for justice after thieves raided her property, stealing more than 100 pounds of ginger valued at over $1,080. The incident occurred Wednesday afternoon when two individuals reportedly entered Thomas' farm and harvested the produce. The thieves also destroyed 3 of her surveillance cameras, apparently to avoid being recorded. The farmer told GBN that she was devastated by the theft, but revealed that she recognizes one of the suspects.
So yesterday afternoon, we went on the farm, my husband actually, and he noticed that some of the ginger was harvested. The police was called and the Predial Aftermath Task Force came by and assessed the situation. When they looked, they noticed that 3 of the cameras was vandalized. The cameras that we have currently on the farm was cameras that was donated to me after an incident of vandalism that took place on the farm in January. It's thousands of dollars worth of equipment that was given so that we could protect the farm from incidents like this. And to probably do what is right and go to the Grenville police station and give himself up to the police, because we know who he is and the police will be coming to look for him.
Officers in St. Andrews are now investigating the matter, and residents are being urged to remain vigilant and report suspicious activity or attempts to sell stolen produce. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
A call for OECS health ministers to strengthen access to affordable medication. Rena Pierre-Thomas reports.
Emphasizing that improving access to affordable medication remains a top priority, an appeal has been made for OECS member states to take greater advantage of the OECS Pooled Procurement Service, PPS. The PPS enables OECS countries to jointly purchase pharmaceuticals and medical supplies at reduced cost while improving efficiency in the regional supply chain. Grenada's Minister for Health, the Honorable Philip Telesford, who chaired the 11th OECS Council of Ministers of Health meeting, noted that the issue was at the forefront of discussions during the 2-day session.
Now, we have noticed that for the last 2 years in particular, there has been some decline in the use of the OECS PPS. There has been a call for greater use of the OECS PPS. We have seen a test case, or 2 test cases, in that of St. Vincent as well as St. Lucia. Both of them have taken up an offer by the OECS PPS to be able to access cheaper insulin via MOU that is signed between the public and private sector. And that has actually worked, and the cost based on what they're doing has been less than half the actual price that it used to be.
The meeting brought together health officials from across the region to address major challenges within the healthcare system and to explore sustainable solutions. With international funding on the decline and the urgent need to strengthen the region's health sector, Minister Telesford also underscored the importance of unity among OECS health ministers moving forward.
We are able to agree to work as member states to develop country-specific plans so that we can tackle the challenges that face us within the union central medical stores. One of the things that stood out to us is the fact that we must strengthen the way we operate medical stores, in that we need to invest in the technology so that we can have more efficient systems so that we can service our people and monitor our inventory levels.
He reaffirmed the region's collective commitment to providing the best possible health care to citizens across the OECS.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue to monitor progress and develop policies to strengthen the pooled procurement process in the region. We continue to look for ways to ensure that we have access to medication and that each section of our population is serviced throughout the entire region.
The 11th OECS Council of Ministers of Health meeting was held from October 22nd to the 23rd at the Radisson's Beach Resort. Rena Pierre-Thomas, GBN News.
Stakeholders at this year's National Education Summit are bridging the divide between technical and vocational education and training and academics. Trainee reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
Technical and Vocational Education and Training, TVET, was the focus of the 2025 National Education Summit held earlier today. Under the theme, Bridging the Divide, Reimagining Education for a Future-Ready Workforce, the event sought to reframe TVET as a pathway to professional, entrepreneurial, and academic success. The event was a collaboration of the Ministry of Education, the United Nations Education, Science, and Culture Organization, UNESCO, the University of the West Indies Global Campus in Grenada, and the Grenada National Training Agency. The summit demonstrated stakeholders' efforts towards shaping an education system that is both inclusive and responsive to the needs of our changing world. Permanent Secretary for Education Administration, Lorraine St. Louis Ned, reflected on the summit's theme.
The theme of this summit, Bridging the Divide, Reimagining Education for a Future-Ready Workforce, reminds us that the goal is not to pit TVET against academic education, but to weave them together into a unified system that recognizes multiple pathways to success. Every student should know that whether their journey leads them to a university lecture hall, a construction site, a design studio, or a tech hub, their contribution matters equally to Grenada's progress.
Professor Charmaine Barrett, Deputy President and Provost of the University of Technology, Jamaica, delivered an impassioned keynote speech calling for TVET to be positioned as a central pillar in the development agenda.
We must establish robust, visionary TVET policies. We need comprehensive, forward-looking TVET policies that reflect a deep governmental commitment to human capital development. These policies must go beyond rhetoric, clearly articulating the role of TVET in national development and embedding it within broader economic, social, and educational strategies. And here I'd like to congratulate Grenada on having established its TVET policy.
The event elevated technical and vocational education and training as an avenue toward personal and professional fulfillment, as well as national transformation. Dr. Kimoy Edwards, Chief Executive Officer of the Grenada National Training Agency, offered this contemplation.
The future belongs to nations that value both the head and the hand, the scholar and the craftsman, the engineer and the artisan. By bridging the gap, we are not simply reforming systems, but we are shaping the workforce that will drive Grenada's transformation.
Reporting for GBN News, I am trainee reporter Deidre Seeley.
Coming up in Network News, Grenada hosts regional law conference focused on legal innovation. Stay with us.
Do you have multiple loan payments? Is your debt weighing you down? Ariza has the solution. Simplify your loan with Ariza's Simplify Loan promotion. Now you can combine all your payments into one easy, manageable loan. Enjoy lower interest rates, flexible repayment terms, and more cash in hand for what truly matters. Less stress, more freedom. Live comfortably while reaching your financial goals. Ariza helps you simplify your life because you deserve financial freedom. Apply now. Visit any Ariza branch or WhatsApp us at 423-4987.
Greater convenience, smarter control. That's the power of myaccount.grenelec.com.
Pay your electricity bill online.
Submit service requests. View your billing history. And with e-billing, going paperless has never been simpler.
Sign up at myaccount.grenelec.com for access anytime, anywhere.
It's a beautiful day at the Oval. And opening the bowling from the Palm Grove end is Sean Bishop. And here he comes charging in. Right arm over the wicket. Powell takes a huge swing. Richardson is under it. Whoa! That was a spectacular catch. Big things ahead for this new crop of youngsters. The future is bright.
Hello? Brenda, girl, you ain't see Robert bringing a whole set of thing there?
Wait! Bonje, what up?
Girl, a solar panel.
Solar panel?
Yes. And what a thing too.
But like Robert win a lotto? Oh gosh, Val, I sure you see me.
Hey, you're too fast.
You may be wondering the same thing like Brenda and Val. It's no secret. I took a BFF loan from Co-op Bank. With this affordable financing, I'm able to build in a climate-friendly and energy-efficient way. The more climate resilient I build, the lower my interest rate. I'm building for the future, and my BFF Co-op Bank is helping me do just that.
Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank.
we're the one for you.
Come on out, Grenada. Let's move to live. Sunday, October 26, 2025. Fitness walk beginning with warm-up at 2 p.m. at Progress Park St. Andrew. Organize your churches, clubs, family, and community. Great prizes to be won. Call 442-7450 to order your t-shirts now. Features and attractions galore to keep you moving. Hosted by the Health and Youth Departments of the Grenada Conference of Seventh-day Adventists.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Grenada is pursuing significant bilateral cooperation with African countries, particularly Ghana and Nigeria, with the hope of addressing food security challenges. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, from his recent trips to these countries, revealed opportunities for cooperation in the areas of agriculture, with a focus on producing food in Africa that can be imported to Grenada. The initiative aims to diversify Grenada's food sources, reduce dependence on imports, and enhance food storage capabilities.
Oftentimes, to produce food cheaply, you need to have scale, and you need to have the right technology as well. So we're also looking at how we can cooperate to begin to see what opportunities there are for us to actually have food produced in Africa that we can then import to Grenada.
Government has approved a national food security policy, which includes strategies to store food on the island for longer periods, increase local food production, and diversify food sources. The country is looking to partner with African countries to access cheaper food production and shipping logistics.
To be successful at that, it will also require us to look at the logistics, because the food obviously has to be shipped. And so also we met with significant members of the private sector to see whether there are opportunities for us to introduce them to private sector personnel in the Caribbean and in Grenada who are interested in the shipping and logistics business, so that we can see how we can begin to address the challenges of food security.
The move comes as Grenada seeks to mitigate the risks of food shortages, particularly in the face of global disruptions such as trade embargoes, wars, or shipping line disruptions. By exploring cooperation with African countries, government hopes to ensure a more stable and secure food supply for its population. Grenada is once again at the center of a regional legal discussion as legal professionals from across the Caribbean gather to share knowledge and strengthen collaboration. Rina Pierre-Tolles will tell us more.
Over 100 legal practitioners from 9 Caribbean countries gathered at the Royalton Hotel on Thursday for the 11th Regional Law Conference. The 4-day event from October 23rd to the 26th is being held under the theme Legal Transformation, Adapting, Navigating and Building the Future. The conference brings together both seasoned and emerging legal minds for a series of self-development sessions focused on artificial intelligence and other technological tools aimed at improving the practice of law across the region. President of the Grenada Bar Association, Francis Paul, noted that Grenada last hosted this prestigious event in 2015.
The conference brings the Caribbean, the 9 member states and territories together. And we have folks, I think we have 21 persons from the northern part, I assume in the St. Kitts. We have 59 delegates from Grenada, and I think the total is approximately 160. As the President indicated, it's the biggest conference thus far. So as hosts, we are extremely proud.
President Paul also gave an overview of the program, which includes several breakout sessions and opportunities for professional collaboration.
What should be expected over the next 2 days is set of discussions, presentations, and workshops. It will be breakout sessions, the workshops being on AI, advocacy, and I heard from several other member states expressing that there's a dwindling criminal bar. So that session and workshop on advocacy is very important, very timely as well. Besides the 2 days of the conference, we have other activities. There's a welcome reception at the Governor General's residence this afternoon. There's also, on Saturday, there's a health walk and sip and paint activity.
The conference is expected to foster greater networking and contribute to shaping the future of the legal landscape within the Caribbean.
Well, the expected outcome is networking, active discussion, shaping our jurisprudence, bringing the Caribbean together and ensuring that we have a legal system that is envy, that is on par with the developed world. Conference has definitely helped shape the legal landscape because, as I say, when you have these topics and when you have these legal minds, you have judges, you have folks from international presenters, right? With that wealth of knowledge and that sharing of that knowledge, of course it has helped to shape the legal landscape and will continue to do so.
As legal professionals continue to embrace innovation and adapt to the changing times, the conference serves as a reminder that transformation within the justice system begins with shared knowledge and regional unity. Rena Pierre-Thomas, GBN News.
Grenada's creative industry is making grand steps as the government moves to strengthen the sector through the official launch of new subsector associations.
5 new creative subsector associations were officially launched yesterday, marking a major milestone in the continued growth and professionalization of Grenada's creative industries. The initiative is led by the Ministry of Tourism, the Creative Economy and Culture through the Grenada Office of Creative Affairs. The newly established associations are the Grenada Association of Dance, Event Planning, Promotion, Infrastructure, Coordination and Theatre, Inc., the Grenada Gastronomy and Culinary Art Association, Inc., the Grenada Association of Visual Art and Craft, Inc., and the Innovative Multimedia Association of Grenada, Inc. Orlando Romain, advisor for the Digital and Creative Economy, says these associations will serve as platforms for artists, performers, and creative professionals to organize and network, strengthening the link between culture, innovation, and economic growth.
By creating these associations, what we are doing is empowering you, the creatives, to have a bigger stake in the direction of the creative sector. And there's a few key areas that you will be able to assist us within the state to achieve.
During the launch, the executive member for each association were presented, officially signaling the start of operations for the new bodies. They are expected to play a key role in advancing the goals of their respective associations, promoting collaboration and ensuring the interests of creatives are effectively represented.
The first thing is professionalization. right? The creative sector needs to operate with standards like any other sector. The real estate industry has standards, the accounting industry has standards, the legal industry has standards. So we need standards, all right? We need some level of quality assurance when creatives do work for other organizations or for companies. And we need to also standardize pricing and these sort of things. So these associations will play a very critical role in assisting the government to coordinate those activities and also holding the industry to standard. All right? Another key area which the sector suffers from a lot is information and data. We can't develop policies, we can't develop incentives, we can't develop intervention programs without data. A third component is, of course, continuity. So the associations play a very critical role in ensuring the longevity of this movement and this agenda to grow the creative sector. And finally, to facilitate collaboration among yourself.
Roman emphasized that the associations will help bridge gaps between creative disciplines while positioning Grenada as a leader in culture and creative enterprise across the OECS. He spoke of the way forward.
The way forward, we want to also institute, now that we have these associations formed, we want to also institute a quarterly meeting of the heads of these associations to plan, review projects, resolve issues, and generally coordinate a lot of the activities that the state will be doing and what you will be doing as individual associations. So that's something I'm looking forward to work with each and every one of you in those quarterly meetings where we plan and move the industry forward.
The launch of the associations underscores government's commitment to building a vibrant and sustainable creative sector that contributes meaningfully to national development. The ministry is encouraging creatives across all disciplines to get involved in the work of the newly formed association as part of a collective effort to build a stronger, more inclusive creative economy. Rena Pierre-Thomas, GBN.
Tonight, we're celebrating a major milestone for the National Water and Sewage Authority, as one of their very own has been elected to a key position in the Caribbean water and wastewater community. Let's take a look.
A good eye catches all. GBN Eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
GBN Eyesore this time round highlights Ms. Jamila Lewis, the Assistant Manager of Communications at NWASA, but she's now Public Relations Officer or PRO of the Caribbean Water and Wastewater Association, CWWA. This is indeed a significant achievement, not just for Ms. Lewis, but also for NWASA on the whole. Ms. Lewis secured an overwhelming 72 out of 98 votes, a resounding endorsement from members across the region. This in fact marks too a major milestone for NWASA, as they now have a member of staff serving as a director on the CWWA board. The election is seen as a reflection of her personal dedication and professionalism, as well as NWASA's growing role and reputation within the Caribbean's water and wastewater community. Continue to share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms. That's for GBN Eyesore.
After the break, lack of zoning policy sparks concerns over residential garages. Stay with us.
Welcome to Caribou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
For when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next day,
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Today, Clark Squirt's bringing the flavor straight to you. Come and experience the spirit of Grenada with our signature samples, smooth sips, and tropical vibes all in one place. Try a taste of the island with us. Cool down, relax, handcrafted just for you. Must be 18 plus to enjoy.
Grenada, the knockout fever is back, and it's blazing hotter than ever. Week 2 of the Wagiti Carib Super Knockout Football Tournament is lighting up the pitch at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. And trust us, you don't want to miss this. Wednesday, October 22nd, 6 p.m. Sub Spartans SC versus St. John Sports Club U. 8 p.m. Hard Rock Sports Club versus Sunjets United. Admission just $20 for double the action. Friday, October 24th, 7 p.m. Willis Youth versus Celebrity FC, featuring team members like Dash, Skull Dog, Shaquan, Happy Boy, DJ Fellas, Kavon, Little Jello, Woody J, and more. Bringing star power both on and off the field. Then at 9 p.m., Police Sports Club versus KFC North Stars. Same deal, $20 gets you in for both thrilling matchups. The Wagiti Carib Super Knockout Football Tournament. Week 2 is here, and it's knockout time. Football, music, and pure Grenadian vibes. Be there.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer for electrical wire and accessories, tools and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
The issue of garages operating in residential areas has been a long-standing concern, with questions being asked about the existence and enforcement of a zoning policy. In response to the issue on DMs with the PM, Prime Minister Deke Mitchell said there is no clear-cut zoning legislation in place, leaving homeowners at risk of having a garage erected right next to their property. He said the Planning and Development Authority is tasked with enforcing planning and development, but its resources are limited, making it challenging to address the issue.
Who essentially went to TAMCC or New London Trade and obviously are trying to offer a service and offer business, and oftentimes they do it in their homes or wherever they can find a piece of land to do so. So it is a challenge. It is something that we have to be able to talk about to find solutions, and I don't want pitch people against each other. So as a government, our job would really be how we can find spaces that would allow for garages and other persons who are trying to do small businesses that are service-oriented to find spaces to operate in, perhaps for lower minimum rent, so that the public can be serviced.
The government acknowledges that mechanics provide a necessary service to the public, but finding appropriate locations for them to operate is a challenge. Many mechanics often operate from their homes or wherever they can find a piece of land. The government is seeking to find solutions to this issue, including providing spaces for garages and small businesses to operate at low or minimum rent in order to balance the needs of residents and business owners. The status of makeshift eateries along the Port Highway in Tantine remains uncertain. It's believed that most vendors operating in the area do not have the necessary authorization to be there. Efforts were made last year to relocate the vendors, but the issue persists. Prime Minister Deke Mitchell said government recognizes the need to address the situation, citing concerns about roadside vending and the need to find a balance between accommodating the public's need for food and drink and the vendors' need to operate.
I ideally, we would prefer not to have roadside vending, but we recognize that until we find an appropriate solution that can accommodate both the needs of the public in terms of finding a place to eat and the need of the vendors to be able to find a place to vend, we don't necessarily want to be high-handed and go simply knocking all of them down. It's not a license or a recipe for people to continue erecting new ones, but it is something that I think we are committed to trying to address with the Port Authority and with the Planning and Development Authority.
Okay. The government has stated that it doesn't want to take a heavy-handed approach, but will rather work with the Port Authority and the Planning and Development Authority to find a solution. The goal is to provide an appropriate location for vendors to operate, while also ensuring that the area is not further developed with new unauthorized structures. The Prime Minister said the issue remains a priority with the government, and they are committed to finding a long-term solution. Stay with us. We'll have sports and international news right after the break.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside, Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean, and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, sports fans. The CG United Super 50 Cup has been reduced to 16 matches for the 2025 season, down from its usual 31-match fixture list. Cricket West Indies has also confirmed that the upcoming edition of the region's premier 50-over competition will not feature the West Indies Academy or combined campuses and colleges. The tournament is now set to be contested over 11 days entirely in Trinidad and Tobago, starting on November the 19th and ending on the 29th, with plans for the playoffs to be hosted in Guyana scrapped. The new format will see teams compete in a round-robin structure, with the top 2 teams qualifying directly for the final. Meanwhile, the Windward Island Volcanoes are continuing with preparation for the tournament. 5 Grenadians have been called up to the Windward squad. They are Teddy Bishop, who serves as vice-captain of the team, Daryl Cyrus, Kurtson Murray, Darren Ned, and Daniel McDonald. Ryan John is on reserve. West Indies capitulated to a relentless display of spin bowling by Bangladesh and folded for 117 runs in the third and final one-day international today to clinch the series 2-1. Batting first, the home team posted a formidable total of 296 for 8. In response, the West Indies batting lineup never recovered after the Bangladeshi spinners took over. All 10 wickets fell to spin as the Caribbean batsmen struggled to cope with the turning pitch. Nasim Ahmed scored, who bowled 3 for 11, ripped through the top order, dismissing openers Alec Athanase and Brandon King in quick succession. The procession of wickets continued unabated. Key batsman Shea Hope fell for just 4, and no West Indian player other than Akeal Hossain managed to pass 20. Akeal Hossain, the hero of the West Indies super over victory in the second ODI, provided some late innings fireworks with a quick-fire 27. His cameo, however, only served to delay the inevitable. Mehindi Hassan Miraz fittingly delivered the final blow, knocking over Hossain's off stump to seal the crushing victory of 179 runs. The result completes Bangladesh's series win, bouncing back emphatically from their super over loss just 2 days earlier. The focus now shifts to the T20 international leg of the tour, with the first batch scheduled for October 27th in Chattogram. St. Mark Titans dominated Joseph Andall Young Legend with a decisive 100-30 victory in the latest matchup of the Andy Williams Under-23 Basketball Championship. The game was held at the Grandance Basketball Court. Leading the charge for the Titans was Adam Charles, who contributed 19 points, 1 assist, and 2 steals. He received strong support from teammates Josh Charles and LaVon Bernard, who added 18 and 14 points, respectively. For the Young Legend team, Marlon Phillip led the scoring with 12 points, and Zuri Augustin added 8. The tournament is set to continue tomorrow, with the game scheduled for Saturday and Sunday. And finally, Sab Spartans and Hard Rock SC both came away with victories last evening in the Waggy T Super Knockout Tournament. Spartans was on a goal-scoring spree, bashing St. John's SC Youth 8-0. Shea Charles completed a haul on the evening with goals in the 23rd, 27th, 33rd, and the 36th minutes. Darren Modu, Kelly Panchu, Jefferson Harris, and Aziel and Twine also had singular strikes to complete the demolition campaign. Meanwhile, Hard Rock salted the evening for Sun Jets United, whipping them 4-2. The action continues tomorrow with Celebrity FC taking on Willis Youth in Game 1. Game 2 will feature Police Sport Club looking to take down KFC North Stars. This is the 15th edition of the tournament. And that's what's been happening in sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. Barbados Opposition Senator Andre Worrell is calling for a shift in mindset about regional integration, emphasizing that its benefits go beyond trade to include culture and the livelihood of people in the region. Speaking during debate on the Caribbean Community Free Movement of Nationals Bill 2025, Worrell highlighted education as a positive example of how integration can improve life across the Caribbean.
The University of the West Indies was a good project. The Caribbean Examination Council, also another significant project, even though to this day it is going through its turmoil with some jurisdictions not necessarily satisfied with the way in which it is being administered. But it is something which we need to work on and which we need to maintain and hope that it does not die but continues to make a contribution towards the education of our people and to provide a syllabus, training which will be relevant to our people.
As the partial U.S. government shutdown enters its third week, some federal workers are now relying on food banks to get by. The shutdown continues as Republicans seek to maintain current funding levels, but need Democratic support in the Senate. Democrats, meanwhile, insist on the restoration of health insurance subsidies before agreeing to reopen the government. In Germantown, Maryland, just outside Washington, D.C., many are turning to food banks as the political standoff drags on.
The arrival of the truck, what about 100 people have been waiting for.
Okay, there you go. Let's go!
The first in line get a box of fresh fruit and vegetables. When those run out, a box of pantry staples for the rest. The nonprofit that runs this food distribution site says they've seen a marked increase in traffic. Furloughed federal workers now looking for help feeding themselves and their families. This food bank in Washington, D.C. has begun opening food sites just for federal workers. They are quickly running out of food before they can help everyone who lines up.
If you're in the line, you don't get served today, we'll schedule an appointment for tomorrow.
Here for help, but worried about showing their faces for fear of retribution. Many reluctant to give their names.
It's not fair that the federal government employees and military members are being used as pawns in whatever this is.
Groceries are expensive. You go in 1 week, something's $5. The next time is $10. It's a tough time.
This is a scene being played out across the country at airports in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Salt Lake City, Utah, where federal workers are showing up, but just not getting paid.
People got to pay the rent. They got to pay their car insurance and everything else that goes with it. So I'm sure that if this goes on for any lengthy period of time, there will be some.
And that's what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Public urges clarity on U.S. radar proposal. Paradise farmer loses over $1,000 worth of ginger to thieves. OECS health ministers urge to boost access to affordable medication. And National Education Summit champions TVET as key to future success. In regional news, Senator in Barbados advocates for broader understanding of regional integration beyond trade. While internationally, U.S. government shutdown enters third week. In sports, wins for Saab Spartans and Hard Rock and Waggy T Super Knockout, while Windies at an all-time low loses ODI series to Bangladesh. If you miss any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Visit our website at www.gbn.gd for more news stories, or you can like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/GBN News and Radio. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow night.